Welcome to our special commission meeting, Wednesday, November 1st, 2023. The time is now 5:44. Madam Clerk, roll call.
Commissioner Bass,
I'm here.
Vice Mayor Irvin,
Here.
Commissioner Kelly,
Present.
Mayor Taylor.
Here. Commissioner Kelly, if you don't mind, the invocation, if you don't mind. That's okay.
Eternal God, our Father, we thank you for all of your many blessings. We thank you for this day. We thank you for life, health, and strength. Oh God, give us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding with those things which are pleasing in your sight. In Jesus' name we do pray. Amen.
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 Pledge of allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Yes, so move on.
All right, we're gonna go into our public input. Also, Madam Manager, you're deferring. That's what I was talking about. Item number 7-1.
That's correct. That agenda item will be deferred.
Okay, so we're going into public input and we ask that you stay germane to the topics at hand. Public input is open. Madam Clerk, do we have any virtual participation for public input?
No, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, hearing none, seeing none, public hearing is closed. All right, so we only have one item for tonight, which is the discussion item, City of Opa-locka annual turkey giveaway.
Mayor,
Commissioner Kelly?
as we all agreed that we wanted to have a turkey giveaway in our city, and I know all of us have in our own way been reaching out to folks and trying to figure out the best way to do it. And so I'd asked the clerk to poll, see if we could get this workshop to get some clear decisions on how we're going to proceed. You have a flyer in front of you that I think she polled for the date of the 20th at 2 p.m. for a turkey drive. I know there was some discussion about another turkey giveaway, possibly another date. I don't know what's happening with that one, but I also want to bring to the attention, because I got emails since then from Feeding South Florida, who indicated, because we normally give out on our food distribution would be the third Friday, which is the 17th. And I know there was some discussion about what happening on the 16th on the west side of town. And I think the clerk polled and all of us kind of agreed on the 20th. But since then, I've gotten information from Feeding South Florida that they are indicating to provide, as part of our regular distribution on that Friday, some vouchers or whatever for 250 turkeys. But the concept would be, of course, for that distribution date. So I wanted to add that to the conversation, because I know we were all looking at trying to get turkeys. I know we had the administration looking at potential turkeys. I think I see email in front, but I wanted to just put that out in advance, so you'd have that as part of the whole discussion process. Because originally, the 17th, which is our regular feedings, was just going to be a regular feeding, but now they agreed to do 250 turkey vouchers, basically for folks to be able to have, and then they'd be able to pick up the turkeys at the distribution that Friday. I tried to get them to move it. I tried to get them to move the date to the 20th, but they said they already are full and can't move it, the regular distribution for that date. So that's where we are as far as where I am on turkeys. I do see the price in front. If I recall, can someone help me? I think what's allocated for turkeys? I don't have it in front of me. You might remember?
I don't remember, but before you move,
3,500.
35,
Yeah, that was the other thing that concerned me because in looking at the prices,
that's high.
from procurement.
Commissioner Kelly, before you move on, going back to the, and I don't mean to cut you off, but you said vouchers to pick up, or is it vouchers, like the turkey vouchers to go to the store?
Well,
That's
basically,
how
what
I
they wanna
didn't,
do is provide vouchers how we want to do it. My thinking initially, because I thought, hopefully they could switch the date and they would just be part of our turkey
Mhm.
giveaway. But what they're proposing is to actually drop off the voucher. We give them out how we want to give them out. But they would pick up the turkeys on that date that they normally distribute, because that's when they would bring the turkeys.
which is at, normally it's at nine, I mean, nine.
17th, this is third Friday.
Third Friday, okay,
I was trying to get them to move it that Monday because after I received the email where everybody kind of agreed on that Monday, the 20th, I was trying to get them to push to that date, but they are already filled, so they couldn't
so
deliver it.
so the city will receive 250 vouchers and then we pass them out, well, however you pass them out to the
However
residents, and then
you
they
do
pick,
that part,
take the
yes.
vouchers to the food distribution and pick up the turkeys then?
Well, it'd be up to us how we would do it. They're just basically supplying 250 turkeys.
Okay,
If we want to do the vouchers and give them out advance so people show up, they got the vouchers. Or if we want to, whoever's in line like we normally do, the first 250 come through, we get those turkeys. The challenge is it would be on that Friday. That's really the challenge. We're trying to get everything for that Monday because I think, it was mentioned about another distribution, possibly the 16th.
and I was just about to say, the
I'm
16th,
just putting that out there. So
well, the 16th is with the radio station. They're donating turkeys to the city, but it had to be on the 16th, and they gave us that date and time, 4 o'clock on the 16th, which I believe was a Thursday. Thursday, right?
right, that's Thursday.
Thursday at 4 at Shabundi.
Okay, well, the other question I wanted to pose to my colleagues, wherever we're going, because I think we had talked about trying to have possibly 500 turkeys.
Yeah, I don't,
So even we did that Friday, we still are 250 short and still have to buy some. And as Commissioner Bass just reminded, we only got 3,500 budgeted. So we'd have to obviously take it from out of the line item. And I think the manager's office is kind of aware of that.
okay.
I want to hear from my colleagues now.
The radio station is doing 100. And then I talked to another entity that's willing to donate 100 more. So that'll take us up to, so we're only 50 short from the 500,
Mr.
the
Mayor,
500 goal.
I'm working with Publix and I believe I will be able to get 100 for the
Okay,
16th.
so
Okay,
I get, can we,
So what date is that?
16th,
the 16th?
yeah.
Oh, you're on the 16th, well, okay.
Yeah, because I had asked Ms. Flores what was the most popular date aside of the 17th, and I think that was the date that she gave me that the radio was coming, so I try to work it along with that.
Just Publix.
Uh-huh.
And then, okay, so we have
There's
three.
also another turkey drive that day, if I'm not mistaken, at Town Center 1.
But that's in the morning. That's
Yeah.
just,
In the morning.
but that's just for the.
And that's for their
Okay.
residents.
It's only for the residents.
Okay, if I may say, I'm in the stores all the time. All these are too high. Walmart right now has turkeys 98 cents a pound.
We had to go through procurement, so that's why you have those prices there.
Well, I'm thinking, is it necessary for the city to purchase? If I have already 100 committed and a possible 100, Commissioner Bass says she has 100. Commissioner Kelly has 250. Right now, we're at guaranteed 450, guaranteed.
Okay.
And that's 2 different turkey drives on both sides of the city. And that would actually cover. And then the voucher system, Commissioner Kelly, even if we ask people to sign up in advance, come pick up your voucher, and it can be for either one. So your date is the 16th, your date is the 17th, something like that. And that will
Right.
cover the 500. In my opinion.
But I think, Feed South Florida wants theirs on the 17th.
No, that's what I'm saying. So the once we cap at 250 for Friday, so those people know that you pick up your turkey on Friday, and then the other 250, you pick up your turkey on Thursday.
Right.
At 4, and then your turkey, the other turkey drive, Phoenix, South Florida, you pick it up on the 17th. I don't, is it 9 o'clock in the morning? What time is the
Well, I think they had changed the time because we were trying to get it later because we were trying to accommodate folks who maybe work or could get off. But again, that was when we was trying to do the 20th. I think they're proposing the latest they could bring it is 12 o'clock.
yeah, but
on
$8,000
that Friday,
on
but it has to be the
turkeys.
Friday for them.
That's a lot.
So I guess my question would be, if you did the vouchers for Thursday, I guess you have to create a process. And then Friday, if you want to do it the same way, you have to create a process. Now, the question is going to be, how do you keep folks from coming to both of them? You know, if I come Thursday, what's going to stop me from coming Friday?
No,
Once
the
you
voucher,
pay the voucher,
you
that's it.
you have to
Yeah.
apply. We can do an application process. So come to the city clerk's office, fill out your name, address, show your ID, and then we'll give you
Mhm.
said voucher. So these are the dates that we have. You can either pick it up on the 16th or you can pick it up on the 17th. And once that's it.
Are the what you're doing on Thursday? Is it just turkeys or is there anything else?
Turkeys and what is it? Pork shoulders or pork something, pork belly or something.
Pork
Pork-
shoulders,
It's,
yes.
it's a name.
It's a Hispanic thing. We normally eat the pork shoulder
Pork shoulder.
during the holidays.
What's the name of it?
It's
What's the
two meats.
In Spanish, it's pernil.
pernil? Yeah,
So it's two meats.
it's two different meats.
So like in Feed South Florida, they're gonna bring their regular stuff, which is gonna be probably vegetables or whatever. So it doesn't, you know, whichever way you want to go. I just know when I look at these prices,
Yeah,
they're
it's-
kind of
that's-
high,
that's
but if
high.
we don't have to spend, but maybe get another 100 or so, I guess it won't matter. We can do that under $3,500. If I could ask Mr. Mayor, on any one of these companies, well, we can't go to Walmart. Vice Mayor said they cheap at Walmart. We can't go to Walmart, or how does that procurement process work, Mr. Mayor, to the manager, to whomever?
I don't know if Mr. Virgil reached out to Walmart, but if he hasn't, we can. I can ask him to come up to see if he did make contact with them. These are the companies that he provided. But again, if he have not made contact with Walmart, we can definitely do that.
Okay.
Well, Vice Mayor, you got a contact with you at Walmart? Well,
I still
I
got a
couldn't say that.
contact with everybody.
I'm only asking because we only have 3,500 for the city's turkeys. And if they're much cheaper, I mean, I don't know how much they are, but if they're much cheaper to get at Walmart, we can, and obviously we can get more, you know, I don't know.
I definitely have someone I can talk to at Walmart on 441.
Okay.
And what's the turnaround, Mr. Mayor, to the manager's office? What's the turnaround if we had to use one of these companies in terms of ordering and actually having it get here? Because you're talking about turkeys, we got to put them somewhere, or they're going to come on a truck for so many hours. How would that work?
I can call Mr. Virgil, our procurement officer, up to provide a response.
Not the day of or day before. So the ship,
Talking to Mike.
it's not.
Oh, there you go.
Well, the turnaround for the turkeys, they gave me like 2-3 weeks in advance to let them know. They deliver. We need to have a place where we could store for some of these vendors, where we could store these turkeys. So if we decide to do it on the 16th or the 17th, we have to give them a couple of days in advance so they can have the items delivered.
And when you say about, Mr. Mayor, when you say about storing, so they would just be coming to what, just drop them off?
Yes.
So then we'd have to have truck or something. Well, I guess if it's a Shabbat, well, either one, got pavilions, both places, if we're gonna give them out right away.
Yeah, if we schedule it and plan it right, once they deliver it, we can hand it off, then that could possibly work better as well.
Okay, well. The radio station, how are they bringing theirs?
They're gonna deliver it. I think she said they're delivering everything at 2 o'clock, and they're gonna to the pavilion,
Okay,
and then the event will start at 4. Is when they will start handing them out.
is that a walk-up, drive-through, or both, or?
We haven't that part we haven't got to because this workshop was
Oh, okay.
taking place. So once I think we have a meeting with them on tomorrow. No, Friday.
Friday,
Friday at 9.
yes.
But the key is they're gonna drop them off and literally put them under the pavilion.
They're gonna drop
The
it.
turkeys,
Mhm.
okay. Okay.
And Publix is. I'm sorry, Commissioner Kelly. So the same question that you asked Commissioner Bass. Publix is the same that they're gonna drop off.
We haven't gotten that far yet, but most likely they will.
They're just willing to donate. They just say you got on.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, well, I guess the vice mayor well, I guess it shouldn't matter, because with 3,500, we don't need as many. But she can reach out their contact. I know with Feeding South Florida, whatever they're giving out that day is also gonna be part of with the turkeys. But sounds like a little easy with the one on Thursday, because you're just talking about 2 meats, give it to them and keep going. I know the vice mayor had mentioned, we had a discussion about having some other things with that. Have you thought about it anymore? You just
Nope.
no collard greens or?
Well, the radio station, I think she said green beans, rice, yams, and a pie.
Yeah.
What's the meal? It's a full meal.
So they had some fixings as well, like Thanksgiving. I'm Yes, that they will be providing as well with the turkey and the pork shoulder, the pernil. But we do meet with them on Friday, so I'll get a breakdown in
And you
terms
provide
of
the
everything
commission
that they will be bringing on the 16th.
Okay, and I just want to say this because I've been around long enough. I'm only thing that concerns me is I got a voucher on Thursday and I get this big elaborate meal and fixings. And Friday I get a turkey with whatever Feed South Florida is giving out. It's the only thing I'm concerned about, that it's not viewed as, not similar or the same. Of course, with Feed South Florida, you never know what you're getting. But that's the only other thing with that. But
Well, we can guarantee the turkey. The voucher is for the turkey. So anything that comes along with it,
It's
it's a
extra.
blessing.
I agree with
So
you.
you can
but,
guarantee the turkey.
I agree with you, but you know what I'm really saying.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I'm really
exactly
saying.
what you're
Okay. You know what I'm really saying. Okay, so then the question becomes, in terms of the vouchers or the process that you're using, so you have a uniform process. Oh, hold on, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Vice Mayor.
I have a question for you, because with Feeding South Florida, they don't have to be Opa-locka residents, correct?
No, not Feed South. Well, we're
Are
giving
they
out the
gonna-
vouchers.
Okay,
So,
so we can keep the vouchers
control
just
the
for,
well, we can do that. I mean, but to my knowledge, you said it was dropping out the vouchers for us to give out. So
Okay.
how are we gonna do the vouchers? We're gonna do, the mayor suggested sign up at the clerk office, but I don't know how that will work, but
That's the only thing I think that's the most-
I can clarify that tomorrow, because that was my other concern. Feed South Florida is really all over.
well, is there a way, I guess Maya don't see it. Is there a way with Feeding South Florida, because we have them sign in and we have their phone numbers, can we look on that sheet and actually contact the Opa-locka residents to let them know that they can come and sign up to get a free turkey for that day here?
Well, we definitely we could do that. We can reach out to them tomorrow. I think they're giving us the vouchers for us to do how we want to do with them. And that's one of the reasons why, man, I just got that email, because before it was just they were gonna bring turkeys. So now that they're gonna bring the vouchers, they're really putting it in our hands to distribute.
Okay,
So
just trying to keep the chief from having to arrest anybody about
I'm not disagreeing with you at all. You're gonna have to arrest me when I get a moon pie and I don't get one in the other place. Or whatever that pie y'all. Well, if we're gonna do it that way, about whatever voucher system, we're gonna use that. And the only other question I'd have then is the process. I'll find out tomorrow in terms of make sure Opa-locka residents, but is that enough now? We got 250.
We have, well, the guaranteed 100, plus I'm working on another 100, but she's gonna give me an answer by tomorrow. And then Publix is 100, so we had.
I get, yeah, the reason I'm saying the vice mayor is gonna talk to someone, but procurement has just said they need like 2 or 3 weeks to make sure that they can deliver, right?
We want to secure it so we could put the order in, because they get all these vendors was stressing that a lot of orders is coming in, so we want to be able to get the order in sooner than later.
So then how many, I guess to my colleagues, how many do we need from the city's procurement?
I would say let's do 200.
Not at these prices.
Not at these prices though. And the reason why I say 200, I would like to say at least 100 we set aside for staff. And then 100 we have
How many
just
staff
in
do
case.
you have?
166.
166
staff?
So you got up that number.
Okay, so 106 is
170.
for just staff. And then Jesus Christ.
So the outside procurement from the city and or whether the vice mayor gets it cheaper, we need 200 extras. Is that what you're saying?
About to.
You're trying to cover.
I'm trying to cover
staff.
staff and then whatever.
So you got 250
need
we know for
700.
Friday. You got at least 200 for Thursday.
How Madam Manager, how long you said procurement needs 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks from?
Well, to get the order so we could secure our turkeys. So the sooner we could order,
Okay.
the faster we could secure our turkeys and have the
So-
date set.
I'm sorry.
No, it's me, I'm sorry. So let's say tomorrow when I go to Walmart, they tell us, because the price is gonna drop, they're gonna continue to drop per pound in the store as we get closer to
Yes.
Thanksgiving. So let's say that Walmart tells us that they can get us the 200 turkeys at 98 cents a pound. At that point, will it be an issue with him getting them a check? You know, they don't take our checks, but they might. Oh. No.
They didn't do, they take that.
Okay, yes.
Order the bingo.
Well, we lie. If we're gonna lie about it, they
Walmart
do.
does, no, our check, our reader does not work for Walmart system, but if we're able to get those turkeys from Walmart,
They'll make an exception.
we will work on getting those turkeys. So we will guarantee if we can get those turkeys from Walmart, we'll make sure that we get them.
When bingo, they took we went to Walmart when they procured it. Vice Mayor, continue. Jesus Christ.
I just want to say if we let them know we want to get 200 turkeys, they will give us for that amount, and we tell them the day that we need it is probably just a matter because they're not going to Walmart not going to deliver. We would have to go and pick up probably the day of and work it out. I just want to know that they will get paid. Okay.
When would the employees get theirs? That Thursday or Friday?
Whichever day you say. Or we say.
Places what vice mayor said.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess it'll be that, whatever, well, it should be that Thursday then. It'll be that Thursday. 'Cause only thing, worst case scenario, can we, by Friday, can we give him an answer by Friday for procurement? Cause I would rather us exhaust all of our resources to see if we can get this stuff donated before we start spending $8,000 on turkeys.
We're not gonna spend $8,000 on turkey.
Friday is good.
Okay, so let's, cause yeah, I think if it's 5 of us and if all of us get on the phone and beg, I think we can we can up that number quick. So worst case scenario, 250, 250, 250 turkeys for the purchase. Yes, sir. Worst case scenario, 250. But by Friday, Madam Manager, I will get with the clerk and we'll see if we can get it donated. Well, we know we already got a guaranteed 250. So Commissioner Kelly, that is already set. We got 200 for Thursday. So what we're trying to do, 500 is the goal, right?
Well, you got 500, they got 6 employees.
So we would really need, we gotta get turkeys for the employees. Okay. I think about to say.
Yeah, that's what I
Like for
was gonna say,
Walmart.
just the one.
So let's just, worst case scenario, 250. But I have an answer for you by Friday morning, I promise. To see
Okay.
whether or not we can get it donated. That way, because that's a lot of money to spend.
So now the other part, Mr. Mayor, and to my colleagues then, is number one, the flyer, because now you got two, you're gonna need two separate, and then the process for the getting the turkeys, the vouchers. I heard you mention going to the clerk's office, so that has to be on the flyer. And because you're talking 2 separate days now.
I wouldn't even put 2 separate dates. I would take the date off the flyer and just put turkey giveaway must register with city clerk. And then once they come in, then the clerk will go into detail as to this day or this day. That way you ain't got nobody running up. We no walk ups. We're not gonna walk up.
Mr. Mayor,
Just
to
register. Oh,
the,
I'm sorry.
Mr. Mayor, to the city manager. Madam City Manager, 3,500, this is Parks budget, correct? This is out of Parks
It's
budget.
out of the special events budget that's in
Okay.
parks.
We need to put Park and Recreation on the flyer as well. Okay,
The city's there. It's everybody.
it says the city of Opa-locka mayor and commissioner.
Yeah, but it's
Well, that's the
everybody.
line item in the turkey. You got a line item in the, where they put all that money in the parks.
Yeah, as
and the
long as
parks
the city
line
is
item.
there, it's the city.
But you also got to change it because you got to put 2 different locations now, right?
Mhm.
Or you're saying leave that off
I
and,
think my suggestion is leave it off. Just advertise that they have to register with the clerk's office. And then the clerk will let them know where they pick it up at. That way
Okay.
it's a uniform, everybody knows you gotta go through the clerk's office in order to get your turkey. And it's X amount on each side.
so the flyer would just say must be Opa-locka resident or
Yeah,
bring in ID.
yeah.
And then once they come to the clerk's office, they can, say they want to get it Thursday or they want to get it Friday.
It's first come, first served basis.
And what's the deadline?
Madam Clerk, now that I will yield to you. What would, if you started it tomorrow, let's just say, what's the deadline?
You can set a date, or as soon as, based on the number of turkeys you have, then at some point we would have to stop it once we get to that point.
No, but what,
It,
Let's just-
whichever is
if we do
first.
250 and
I mean, you can
250
set a deadline.
250, let's say we know 250 and 250, what would be the deadline?
You can do the deadline like the day before.
So the 15th,
Yes.
250, the 15th, so they have to sign up by the 15th.
But what I'm saying is, Mr. Mayor,
Go ahead.
what I'm saying is, if we get the 250 or 500 before the 15th, then we have to stop.
Yeah, it's
before
cut
the
off.
15th. Okay,
It's cut
I
off.
just want to be clear on that.
It's cut off.
All supplies.
While supplies last.
Madam Clerk, that needs to be in all caps while supplies last.
Or we can do something like first
But you have to hit
500
first come.
registrations. How many turkeys we have, first 300, whatever works for you all. You just give me the direction and
No, because
I'll
I'm
follow the-
thinking that we're gonna get more than 500. Cause even last year we did it, when you did it, it was a set amount and then, but it was,
They bought more.
it was added more. So, yeah. I'm comfortable. And then we'll have an answer for you by Friday. And then I'll have the logos. I know the radio station logo, you gotta do public logo if they allow. And I don't see Feeding South Florida.
Well, their logo, you know, they have a logo, but that's what I'm saying. All that would have to be on the flyer, but remember theirs is gonna be Friday, that was Thursday, so. I'm just trying to understand how these flyers are gonna work, so folks, when they look at it, won't get confused.
I'm saying there's no date on the flyer.
And just put all the,
Everybody on one flyer.
All
These are
all
people that
the,
donated to it.
okay.
You have to register with the clerk's office, and then once you get there, first come, first serve, Thursday, Friday. And Madam Clerk, with your form and Madam Clerk, and then it allow us to also collect out.
Yeah, well, we better see that draft, how it looks, cause I don't want people to be confused. You know, when they're coming in.
I think once, if they're confused, the clerk's office will unconfuse them. Where do you want to pick up your turkey at? On the east side, the west side? I want the west side, okay.
Mhm.
And once the west side is filled up, baby, you can have to pick it up on the east side or don't get it.
On this date, these are the 2 days that we have, so I think, yeah. And so-
I'll definitely unconfuse them.
So once you draft the flyer, can you just provide it to the commission?
So with the flyer, I do have a question. Am I including photos, no photos? I know I did 2 drafts, but
Right.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
make the
It-
revision.
Sounds like I need all that space for,
Yeah, take
Stop
us
the
off and put
photos.
the logo.
yeah, you get all the logo now.
And we're not including a date. We're just gonna include the registration
The
process for
registration process and the
the,
registration
okay.
dates. And then once they come to you, then you'll let them know when and where they can pick up their turkey
Okay.
and the time.
I'll draft it tomorrow and submit it to everyone for review.
Commissioner Kelly said he gonna have a registration table.
I almost know how this is gonna be.
You
I
need to
mean,
have security in the clerk's
cause
office.
you're gonna have people coming in all time of day trying to sign up for a turkey while you're doing your regular whatever. And then
Maybe we should
downstairs
put a
has.
time, like you can come and register from 10 to 5, 4 or 10 to 3 or something, cause like Kelly
But
said,
I'm
it's
sure
gonna be
you
an
can
all
task
day
one of the
coming and
people in
going.
your office.
I have a temp that
Okay,
can assist with the registration process.
okay. Do you need security?
Yep.
So I do have one question. In terms of the flyer, we're not gonna have any issues with Feeding South Florida, because I know at one time they didn't allow certain things in terms of advertisement.
No, I'm gonna let them know what the commissioners decided. I don't
Okay.
think it should be a problem because they're bringing us the vouchers in advance. See, before it was just, they're gonna bring the turkeys and folks were just in line. But
Okay,
they're bringing it in advance, so have Ms. Myers reach out tomorrow just to clarify. And that way by Friday, we're set with everything, but right now I doubt it.
Right. Any other,
got it.
our hearts and minds are clear?
Yes.
You're good? Okay, so once we gonna get some extra turkeys. That's a lot of money. I'm sorry, that's a lot of money, turkeys. So we're good? You said
So we're gonna, Mr. Mayor, so after Friday, when you have your meeting, we'll finalize, the clerk will let us know whatever the final.
whatever the
But as
final,
it stands right now, it's
number
the
is.
Thursday, Friday.
Thursday, Friday. Whatever the final, so if we can get more, let's all work together to get
2,
more.
4, and Feeding South Florida, I think it's gonna be 12. I'm trying to get that early because I was trying to avoid.
You trying to get it early?
Okay, I was trying to, because some people work, but since you're having the one on Thursday, that gives them an option. to Come to that one to pick up stuff because you'll be out a little later.
No, Thursday's at 4, it's in the evening. It's gonna. 2 p.m.
That's when they go
drop
deliver
them
it.
off. They delivering at 2 p.m. I'm sorry, I misspoke. So they delivering at 2 p.m. and the event will start at 4. Yeah,
Event?
but I don't know. The turkey giveaway. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm talking event. But it will start at 4. All right, so all hearts and minds are clear?
I didn't know nothing about it.
I don't think so.
What happened?
He said all hearts and minds are here, and I don't think Kelly's mind is.
I'm gonna work with it. I just know, how
People.
people are.
Well,
And so we're gonna have some extra turkeys. I hope, we'll get some more. Because I just envisioned some older person. I didn't see the flyer. I didn't know y'all was doing it. I'm not on social media. And so We can have them at the parks, we can have them wherever. And I just, we have some extra, so it shouldn't be an issue. You got 2 opportunities to get a turkey, so we'll have it.
If I may, I know that Park and Rec, when we're having functions, they actually take flyers to the school. That will be, we just have to do our bestest to get this information out
Yeah.
because
Vice Mayor, we only got 500, and we got 17,000 residents. We can't give everybody.
That's why.
You're right.
Let's pull back.
That's why they bring us the voucher, because they was
Yeah.
afraid to put it on the flyer, turkey.
Yeah, let's.
And you have 800 people showing up.
I think we should.
I'm just saying, because
Advertise it the normal.
for
thing,
them
and
to
like
know
Commissioner
and
Kelly have extra.
don't come and apply is one thing, but for them to know absolutely nothing.
But we'll
It's
have
something
extra for the.
I can tell you, people already, because they were asking this morning.
Yeah, people are
They
already.
asked about turkey. Where's the turkey flyer? They saw bingo, they saw Veterans Day and all that, but they were looking for the turkey flyer. So we haven't established it yet, but it'll be coming out. So we're going to
Yeah.
go that way.
Because they already trying to figure out how they can get 15 per house.
Exactly.
And I would just say, Mr. Mayor, in all seriousness, to the manager's office, whenever we do start the registration process, that the police department kind of have someone around here. I mean, I know they're here, but kind of in case you have some folks that want to get rowdy or whatever, and that could happen too. So be realistic. So,
And one more other thing, I know it's a commission event, but Commissioner Kelly, you want to take the lead on this? As in,
we all leave.
no, we all can leave, but I
leave.
work, she works, so but there is need to be a point person to say, that because you won't be able to get the whole commission. So
She better get me and the vice mayor.
exactly. So
Okay.
all right, but I have
get them cheap turkeys. I'm trying to find them cheap turkeys.
so all the
The ones that the
clear.
Booster Club is gonna donate or will be them.
I'm trying to
68 cent
turn
turkey. Okay, you always got somewhere to go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
To adjourn.
Okay.
Move it.
Moved by Commissioner Kelly, second by, I need a second, Commissioner Bass.
Second.
This meeting is adjourned.
Second.